Her and Nana were passed out.
You would stop. It is Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. Yay, Tuesday. And we're here. Not only is it Tuesday, but we are here.
Yep. Ish.
We're
We're
tired.
We are here. And we are waiting. Autobots, roll out. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how? Cat. All right.
Okay.
We're here.
We're here. We're
It's
here.
Tuesday.
And freezing. We're here and freezing.
Well, Sam's reading.
I put socks on. I don't know if anybody here.
Wow.
No, yeah, that's how cold I am. I put socks on.
Sam never wears socks.
The first thing I take off when I get home from work is my socks.
And no matter where you are, because there's socks everywhere.
That's not true. I have gotten really good about putting my socks away because I get in trouble if I don't.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, how's it going, buddy?
Hi, Chris.
Yeah. Last time Jen cleaned the upstairs living room, she found like 8 pairs of socks.
No.
Underneath, yeah, when she deep cleaned it.
Oh.
Underneath chairs, couches, desks.
I've gotten really good about making
Socks
sure I
are
don't
lame.
remember. Socks are super lame, but I'm cold and I went and put socks. They're cute. They got
Some
kitty
socks.
prints on the bottom.
Some socks are nice.
Mike loves socks.
I
He
love
has a
brand
problem.
new. I love new socks. Like I love getting socks for Christmas. Brand new socks on the feet. They're nice and soft.
You have a problem.
But when I get in bed, I have to take my socks off. The feel of the blanket on my feet. Oh.
It's funny because your daughter has the opposite problem. She cannot sleep if she doesn't have socks on.
Who's Sky?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but she's got some funky fucking toes.
Yeah. If Erebeth does, she cannot sleep if she doesn't have socks on. It doesn't matter if it's 1,000 degrees outside. That girl needs socks to go to sleep. She will literally put on socks to go to bed.
That I can't do. I get too hot.
Yeah, I can't. I feel like I'm suffocating.
Chris, you missed an awesome interview last night.
Yeah, it was good.
That was fun. We got liquored up.
Yeah.
It was a really fun interview with Sean Gregory. You have to watch the replay of it. It's 2 hours long.
Yeah.
we were
Hi, Diana.
having a great fucking time though. That was probably one of my better shows. It was a lot of fun. We even played a drinking game. Nice to see you. It seems like it's been so long. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks because we're never consistent.
I know.
But you got liquored up when I wasn't there.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, last night
we were.
Good. It was super good.
I had 3 glasses of Fireball. Sean Gregory had almost his
the
entire
whole bottle of mead.
of his mead. So yeah, it was look it up without me. I'll check it out. Yeah, you missed it. It was a fun show. I got to ask him one fucking question.
Yeah.
I was all worried too. Like I don't know. I'm hoping I have some good questions. So I went through and wrote down a bunch of questions I want to ask him. And I asked
one.
The first one. And the first one, the only one that I got to say was, I see you're a Pittsburgh fan. I won't hold that against you. And then the show just took off after that.
Yeah, the mind of its own.
We had fun though. It was a lot of fun.
It really reminded me of when Chris and Mike used to do the shows.
Oh yeah, that was memories of when Chris and I used to get liquored up on stream. We were almost just as drunk. And then he had to get up. He had to catch a flight at 3:30. So he was feeling his very best first thing in the morning. It was a lot of fun though.
So, how did you do?
Craptastic.
These last 2 weeks.
Craptastic.
Drunk casts are the best. They super are. Craptastic, huh?
Yeah.
That good?
I'm starting over, as I do.
Again?
Yes. But I'm keeping track of everything this time. I'm doing the
we haven't done a show since you decided to.
Fitness,
okay.
Summer of Fitness thing. My, what did I call it? I called it like something really fun the other day.
Yeah.
My Summer of hotness. Let the summer of hotness commence. Or something like that. So the idea is to keep the calories green, and I'm going to redo the point system for activities. So like riding the bike, because now I can actually get to the bike.
Right.
Because I clean the garage. Awesome. I want to set up a point system for riding the bike, and adding points for different activities, not necessarily steps. So I want to be more physically active. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
So I need to come up with a good system for keeping track of things like the Oculus or the Body Blade or the Kinect or riding the bike, going to the gym. The gym's is already in there. But just stuff that keeps me active instead of just doing the steps.
Yeah.
So, and yesterday I went back to the gym for the first time in 4 months.
And overdid it.
And I'm a
a
hurting
lot.
unit.
Overdid it a lot.
I even dialed back the weight. I didn't lift as much as I normally do when I was down there, and which is why I'm not hurting nearly as bad as that last time.
Yeah.
But it was still
a lot.
My entire upper body, everything from the waist up. Maybe minutes of cardio for those that don't just go off the step count. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's why I wanted to do like some kind of minutes for the different activities, a point system for it. Like step count is great and all. I've lost, well, when I'm actually paying attention to it, I actually lose weight if I hit anywhere over 12,000 steps a day, even if I eat like shit.
Yeah.
But I want to do more than just walk. I want to increase the heart rate and try to kill myself quicker.
Not okay.
High cholesterol. I'm trying to clog the veins.
Not okay. Diana says, Sam, I gained 15 pounds back.
Oh.
That sucks.
It
happens. How many?
I gained, like, when I moved into this house, I was at 216. I'm back up to 240. So I gained a little bit more than that.
When we started this show, or since we've started doing Fitness in Theory, not even since Mike and I started in 2014, but since we started doing this show, I hit all the way down to 340.
You were down quite a ways at one point.
And I'm all the way back up to almost 400 pounds. So it happens. You just gotta
noodles.
Keep
going. That's one of the things that people don't like take into consideration. Like, if you want to lose the weight and keep it off, it's more of a lifestyle change. Because if you just go back to what you were doing before, you're just going to gain it back. So after losing 104 pounds, I gained back 36 so far since early September. Literally gained weight since leaving my delivery job on September 7th to the day. Yeah. That happens. I mean, you lost quite a bit, though. That was quite impressive. I thought I was proud of you. Pretty good job. But if you go back to doing what you're doing, then you're just going to gain it back. Hence why I'm still at 240. Lifestyle change. So
let's see. I'm going to look and see what's
my lifestyle sucks. I went from 15,000 steps a day to under 5K a day. Yeah, like when I lived in Westminster and I lived in the hotel, I was averaging about 15,000 steps a day. And I was down to 213 was my lowest.
Okay, so I'm looking right now.
And now I'm at, I am 6 away from 8,000 steps a day.
So my lowest point since I started tracking on the Renfo was July 23rd, 2020. I was at 346. That's the lowest point on
COVID.
Here. That's right after you moved in here.
When you were doing keto.
I was doing keto. We were at the hotel. We were like, that's my lowest point. When I stepped on the scale.
Holy shit! I just watched your graph go up.
Oh, that's actually right what I'm at. I'm at 386.4.
Right. Well, still, that's below 400.
Yeah, but I went from 346.
So you gained 40 over the past 5 years. plus more stress eating with a career change and family dramas. But today is a new day. Yes, it
Yes.
is. Yes, this is my summer of hotness. I'm doing another 100 days, so it'll end sometime in August.
All
So
it makes me think of,
I am trying to be more active during the summer, which is why I wanted to do more something instead of just steps, but more of a
Yeah.
point system based on time. So like with if I go golfing, or if I go out to Top Golf or bowling or something outside of the damn house.
all it makes me think is of the Phineas and Ferb song.
Bowling for
Their
soup.
theme song, no, their theme song is "There's 104 days of summer vacation."
Oh.
That's so then you're like 100 days of summer, and I was like, Phineas and Ferb.
Wow.
Mm.
You gotta start putting more arugula on your pizzas.
Ew.
You need to start putting more castor oil on your pizzas.
Ew.
It won't stay down.
Yeah.
Tasted great. Coming back up.
Gross. No.
Oh.
Unacceptable.
What, the arugula or the castor oil?
The arugula, you dork.
I'm having myself a dessert pizza that is the crust is lined with X-Lax.
We're not encouraging bulimia, Michael.
Seriously though, I'm going to do soup for dinner each night. See, I would like to join, but I haven't got paid yet. So, and I have tapped everything out. So next payday, I'm going to join Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually Diana that brought that up. But Chris, have you done your soup?
So I was gonna say that brings me to goals for the last 2 weeks instead of
red. I'm not even red.
Okay, Michael was supposed to be green.
Red. Wicka red.
I was supposed to do 3 extra activities.
No.
No. I don't remember doing anything extra.
I'm going to do soup for dinner each night. Yeah, I'm telling you, soup. I lost, that's why I want to go back to doing the soup, progressive soup diet that I was kind of on, because I lost like 20 pounds just in the soup.
Yeah.
And I like soup.
Actually, I can actually talk about this a little bit. I was supposed to do 3 extra activities, but I did the opposite of 3 extra activities. That's why I couldn't think of any. So I kept telling everybody that I really felt like if I just took it easy and didn't do anything extra and tried to just let my knee chill, then it would stop hurting as bad where I could actually go back to being able to function. So I took a 4-day weekend and then a 4-day weekend. And I was active. I mean, I went grocery shopping, we went to the zoo, we went to the museum, we did these things. But I was still fairly careful and kept off it a lot at home and did some other things. And my knee went back to hurting a normal amount.
Bonus.
It's not gonna ever stop hurting with the way the arthritis is, but it doesn't have that extra pain that it was just almost making me nauseous. So
yeah, that's good, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So
Chris, I ate some soup. Sure, I also had some soup in there, plus all the other stuff. The idea was to get full on soup so I don't eat more calorie dense stuff. But I just ate it all
plus
soup. Well, all right.
So
back to the drawing board. I'm still gonna do as soon as I get paid again. I'm gonna go and buy
soup.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy 10 cans of soup, and I'm gonna have it Monday through Friday.
Soup.
For lunch and dinner.
Okay. Watch your sodium levels on that.
What I do is I increase my water intake.
Okay.
To balance it out. Because you wind up peeing all of that out.
Okay, so all I put down for Chris was he was going to eat 14 cans of soup. Not that he wasn't going to eat the rest of the stuff.
Well, I guess he's green.
So, Chris, does that make you green?
He ate all the soup and everything else.
I mean,
green by default.
Because really all I put down was you were just going to eat 14 cans of soup.
All at once. Let's see, I'm trying to drink more water, but I'm concerned about needing to pee a lot at bedtime.
Okay,
I get up. Well, it depends. Some days when I'm like really tired, I won't. I'll pee like a Russian racehorse the next morning. But there's times where I'll get up 2 or 3 times a night. I'm also almost 50, so take that with a grain of salt. Yes, I increase my fluids and also my potassium to balance out the sodium. So yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ate all 14, so let's say orange.
So here's the thing,
Whoa.
Diana, about the drinking more water and needing to pee a lot before bedtime. What I have noticed, and what my cousin Alyssa has also noticed, we paid attention to this. If I don't want to say stop drinking, but make sure that I only have a limited amount after about like 6 or 7 at night, and then I go to bed at about 9 o'clock. I don't have to get up and go pee in the middle of the night.
I kind of like it. Getting up and pee in the middle of the night, because when I go back to sleep, I usually have lucid dreams. So I remember the dream.
The dream.
Yeah.
But
If I
so
wake up.
that's one of the things that my cousin and I have noticed. If we like, we get most of our water intake throughout the day, and I drink a good 80 ounces at work.
Mhm.
If I didn't lose my water bottle, I think I lost my water bottle today because I left it in the lobby. But that's a whole different.
There's some stranger out there probably drinking out of your bottle and imagining it.
Ooh. Yucky.
Watch that chick drink out of this one.
Gross.
Probably licks the bottom of it.
That'd be real gross. That thing's been all over the airport, and I only washed it. I only put it in the dishwasher like once a month, maybe. Just saying.
Oh, that's nothing. I've had this one full of all kinds of mold.
And
then drink it. That last one though, where you could actually taste the mold, and I looked in it, and the whole top of the straw was black.
Ew.
Not now.
No.
Jen makes sure it's washed regularly, but
Before
that one time was pretty fucking nasty. That's what my grandma told me to drink. I think I could do that.
Yeah. So I drink about 80 ounces a day, and then when I come home, I typically I'll fill up one of my like 20-ounce coffee cups that I have, the metal ones, and I don't even typically finish that from the time I get home at about 3:30 till I go to bed. It's just some water while I'm with dinner and things like that, and I don't have to get up and pee normally through the night.
Yeah, like I said, I don't mind it, because I usually wind up, well, even in the morning, like at first, if I get up at 5 and I go back to sleep, I have a brief dream that I remember when I wake up.
Yeah. Okay.
I've had some weird shit and some
Neo,
weird dreams at that point.
Neo's not here, but I'll go over it real quick. It's 4 wait days and 4 walking days. Jen is also not here. Her and Nana were taking a nap on the couch. Was 3 wait days, 3 walk days, 1 cheat day, and pack all the food. And I know that she came really close to that. I don't know if she got all of it.
Sure either. So yeah, I want to be, like, I've been recording everything, and I got to put it in the spreadsheet still, but I do want to come up with a new point system that focuses more on activity.
Yeah.
And then we'll stick with the whole, I have to beat my points every week, or I have to do the show topless.
You're gonna stick with it and actually.
Yep. Okay. How about this? Even if I fuck up, or if I don't have my watch and my watch is dead, that's no excuse. Bam. All right.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So even if my watch dies, I'm screwed.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make sure my watch is charged every day.
All the way until when?
100 days starting yesterday. So about August, the middle of August, I think is when it's over.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be doing Whole 30 at the end of it.
Uh-huh.
Woo!
Woo!
Yay!
We're old.
Yeah, we are.
7 o'clock. Both of us are like, it's bedtime, right? I'm freaking tired.
I was tired at like 4 today.
Well, because somebody felt the need to party it up on a work day.
Yep, I had a 2-hour show. It was a lot of fun, though. I had a good time. We all had a good time.
Very good time. Very good time.
We all had a very good time.
I am getting ready, and I know we've talked about it a lot and how I don't like to do it, but I'm getting ready to do Lean for Life with Mom.
Yeah. When you guys are going to do that? You've been talking about it for like a month.
Well, we had to wait till Mom had some money back after taking some time off. Because to get started on it, initially, it's going to take quite a bit of money.
Yeah. Got the book.
It's funny. I calculated it out. I went through and I took pictures of the different stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is how much it would cost to do this. And I was like, okay, so rather than pay us to do her meal prep, she's just gonna buy us groceries too. The extra meat and
Melissa?
Mom.
Oh.
Mom and so I was like, okay, it looks like it's gonna
I don't
cost.
agree with that thumbnail title.
I didn't see what we suck.
Yep, we're lame.
Oh, we're lame. It looks like it's gonna cost for the 5 of us food. So it's Mom, Dita, Annika, myself, and Jen. Okay, because Jen can have Jen's not gonna do Lean for Life, but the stuff that we eat on Lean for Life follows the same kind of the same food products that Jen can eat.
Right.
Hi, Neo. So I was like, Mom, that's gonna be like $200 a week. Is that too? And I'm thinking, oh, that's way above my budget. I can't even imagine. And I was like, is that gonna be too much? And she's like, no, that's fine.
Well, she's feeding 5 people.
Well, she was like, no, that's fine. That'll be just fine. And I was like, oh, okay.
Right. How much money do you make?
I mean,
what the hell? Oh, Snapchat.
Yeah, Snapchat. Because today's Alyssa's birthday.
Yep, and I said happy birthday. I can't stop yawning, man.
I know,
Jesus.
and then it's let Mom feed you.
She wants to. Yeah.
Well, what it is.
You'll eat it and you'll like it.
What Mom wants.
Starving people in China.
Mom wants to do Lean for Life, but she doesn't have the kitchen space or the ability to do the meal prep that's involved with doing Lean for Life.
That's above average in every way.
So we weren't here last week because, like I put on the community tab for the people that saw it, Annika graduated on Friday, and we had people coming into town, and we had taking the cat to the vet, it was such a busy freaking week last week. Just
the last 2 weeks have sucked ass.
Yeah, they really have. I mean, we just had so much going on that it was almost time for the show, and I'm like, I still have this, and this to do. We haven't eaten dinner. Like, this does not work.
Yeah,
it
was bad juju.
Yeah. So Mike's like, do you want to try and get on and do the show, or do you just want? I'm like, can we just not? And I'll put on there that
we suck.
Well, put on there that we had graduation on Friday. We were trying to plan for. We had people coming into town. Donovan's here, and Annika's best friend Robin is here, and yeah. So just chaos. I mean,
nonstop.
So nothing. Actually, it wasn't bad this time that we had to. We just were too freaking busy.
We thought. Well, Joe had cancer.
Yeah.
And they're all worried about it, and it turns out that he just had a big chunk of cloth in his colon. So
he's a dumb cat.
As soon as he passed that, he's been doing all kinds of great. He still needs teeth work, but at least he's not dying. So
yeah.
With all that you had going on, I would have yelled at you for doing the show.
Right. It was just more chaos than normal, because it's always chaos here. I mean, honestly, it was just.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks have been, especially.
Yeah.
Dialed to 11. So it's been a mess.
So here's one for you guys. This is great. I am sitting inside in the basement. It is like 70 degrees outside. I'm freezing to death. I have a freaking hoodie on and a blanket. You would think it was December.
Well, it's because the air conditioner's not upstairs. And the basement is 20 degrees cooler than it is upstairs.
Oh, I'm so cold.
So it gets pretty cold down here.
I'm like sitting here. I put socks on. I don't wear socks.
Yeah. She's wearing socks, blankets, hoodies.
I am bundled up like it's December. I don't even bundle up this much in December.
Well, in December we don't have the air conditioner on.
Um,
I'm distracted by the blanket I wish I had. It's a cow blanket.
it's a cow. This one? No, you got me the brown one or this one? I don't remember.
This one. I think Beth got you the brown one.
Okay. I couldn't remember who got me which one. But they're basically the same, but one's got brown and black spots and one's just got black spots. And Mike got me one for Christmas, and the same Christmas Beth got me the other one. It was awesome. I had just a very cowy Christmas.
Yeah.
Because that's the same year that you got me my cow hoodie.
Yep.
I love
Whatever
cows.
happened to that cow hoodie?
I love it. It's in my.
Jen wore it once, and then I haven't seen it.
It smells. It's in the stuff that needs shipped out to be washed. The basket that was sitting there that needs.
Out from under my desk.
Ew! I don't drink Fireball. Mike does.
Sam, nothing a Fireball can't cure. That'll warm me up.
I
don't have any Fireball. I drank it all last night.
Yeah, he finished off his Fireball last night. What are you
Right
drinking
now,
tonight?
Finishing off the Crown Royal. It's the salted caramel
Crown Royal.
Yeah, I like it. Not as good as the green apple. The green apple Crown Royal. It's like drinking a Jolly Rancher. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. I like it a lot. Every time Michael says the word chaos, Sam takes a shot.
That would be bad. That would be so bad.
Chaos. I should do that for blog posts too. Anytime I mention chaos, you have to take a shot.
Jeez.
Publishes at 9 in the morning. But you didn't show the bottle last night. Loved last night, by the way. Yeah, that was
awesome. It was fun. We were talking about.
I tried not to show it too much. I don't know if I was going to get tagged by YouTube. So
you did show it.
Was it?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did.
At the end, you're like, empty this one.
I called him a rookie. Rookie. Well, worth 2 hours. I had a lot of fun. By the time 8 o'clock rolled around, I'm like, gosh, should we wrap this up? But we were having a good time. And I'm like, you know what? And he just kept talking. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to let him run.
So I'll tell you guys a secret about Mike's Monday night shows that I am not on. We made a deal years ago when him and Chris used to do the show together.
Yeah, after the second episode.
That if it got to a point that Mike was too liquored up
and slurring my words
and slurring his words and could possibly become a problem being live on YouTube, I would give him a signal and he would know to wrap it up. So last night,
I tried twice.
Well, I know. Last night towards the end, Jen's like, "Oh, he's slurring his words. Somebody needs to tell." I'm like, "Oh, I got this." And she's like, "He won't get mad." I'm like, "No. We set up a system, a safe word."
Yep.
So I casually came down the stairs a little bit where he could see me over his monitor, and I was like, and he just kind of gave this half-ass little.
I got you.
And he knew, and there was no
There's still 10 minutes of him talking though.
I know he tried so hard after that point, but at that point, at least Michael was aware that okay, I need to watch myself.
That would never be a problem. First class entertainment.
Oh no, the problem is it's a problem. The problem is it can be a problem to be on what Mike wants to consider a professional channel.
Yeah.
A monetized channel,
right?
On YouTube.
That's the big thing is monetizing. I don't want to lose monetization.
Yeah. So
they do it at the Oscars, right?
So
but
I just give him.
I am not Ricky Gervais. There's only so much I can do. I'm not on the Oscars.
Stop.
If I had millions subscribers, then YouTube would probably give me more leeway, but I don't. So I have to kind of reel it back a little bit until I get more popular because I just got monetized. I don't want to lose it.
Professional, my ass. Well, it's more along the lines of the monetization and just making sure that he doesn't cross any lines, and that's it.
Yeah. Banana needs to like find a hobby other than
That's
messing with
not
the cat.
messing with the cat.
Well, she's trying to get Cloak to do
It's
something.
because Max was just playing with her.
No,
Max was not playing with her. Max was whooping her ass, but Nanner thinks that's play.
Banana. She forget the zoomies. Oh my God.
I'm gonna message Donovan now.
Great. So much fun having a 1-year-old English bulldog. No. Banana. Banana. No, you leave that one alone.
Watch, this one's fun.
So it's gonna kill her. Ooh, that is a dirty ass look.
That one's already slapped her 4 times. And then Nanner does that thing like she does with Dagger. Oh, we're playing. This is a great game. As Max is growling and slapping the shit out of her full claws. Just
I like watching Joe when Joe does it. Joe doesn't use his claws, but can hear he's a big cat.
Thank you, Donovan.
And you can hear the thud on the side of her face.
Oh yeah, he's like
Get the fuck out of my face.
And she just went outside with Donovan.
Alrighty. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, me being liquored up on the show last night.
And they gave the secret away that you have a.
It was awesome though, is because like he even said before the show started was that he's done interviews before and he had to be he felt like he had to be somebody he wasn't and he wasn't able to be himself. So I told him, just go ahead. I promise that my audience has heard me say far worse.
Yeah.
So he pulled out his bottle of wine or mead. It's like a mead wine hybrid thing.
Yeah.
That his friends made. And he was going to open it on the show. So I told him, you know what? Let's go ahead and just start it that way. Let's start the show. Go ahead and open it. So I don't know if it's going to explode in my face or not. Like, that'd be great if it did. So let's go ahead and try it.
That's awesome. Let's see. Neo says, my nephew has a 2-year-old American Terrier. Her name is Violet. She ran away twice. Came home twice. He tried to give her to a friend of his. Violet ran away and came back home. What are you doing? I thought you were going outside with Donovan.
I thought he took her outside.
Maybe he came in.
Did she juke him?
Maybe he came inside and just called her upstairs.
Now she's looking for Cloak.
Uh-huh. So naughty.
Freaking dog. Anywho. My brother used to have a dog named Twinkles. And he constantly kept trying to get that dog me. Dog was an idiot.
Dog was dumb.
Hyper aggressive. It was just no.
I hated that dog.
Everybody hated that dog. That's why he kept trying to get rid of it. No, I put my foot down. I've taken all of his fucking animals. I'm not taking that.
You better go check it out. Go see what happened upstairs. Go see.
Who's here? Who's here?
Go check it out. Go on.
Alarm system.
Now they're going inside. Dumb dog. Anywho. So, what is your plan, and how are you going to succeed differently this time?
Actually do it?
No plan, you're just gonna...
No, that is my plan. I have a plan. Attack. Iron Man. There we go.
Yeah. How's it going to be different than the 100 other times that you've done this?
I don't know, to be honest.
Well, I mean,
I still have to find my give a shit. I haven't been green yesterday or today, but I have recorded all my food. So
well, that's
that's a step.
There's a step. I told Mike we should name this this podcast tonight. If you give Mike a cookie, kind of like if you give if you give a mouse a cookie, or if you give a mouse a cookie, a book. If you give Michael a cookie. Cookie a day keeps the grumpy away.
Yeah. Apparently, I get pretty pissy unless I have sugar first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're talking about.
It's very true.
No. Lies.
Yeah.
You lie.
We give Michael a cookie a day now to keep the grumpy away.
Lie like a rug on volume.
Nope.
Yep. I had chocolate cake for breakfast on Saturday and Sunday.
It was awesome.
It was a good cake. The kids ate all the cupcakes. 20 plus cupcakes gone in 2 days like a fart in the wind.
Like, just they were just gone. That's okay. That's what I brought him home for. I was like, please eat them. Don't make
Oh,
me
they
throw 'em away.
will.
And they did.
Yeah. That's why I hid the cake in the fridge. It's a good cake. Anywho, gotta shave. Look at me. What trying to find my give a shit. So I've been trying to psych myself up in the mornings. Like I was playing with Jen. I wish I could remember how the hell I put it. That the summer of hotness commence, or something like that.
Awesome.
Then head out to the gym. So I'm going to the gym tomorrow.
Yeah. You went to the gym?
I'm gonna start going back every Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
That'd be awesome.
So yeah. And there was like hardly anybody there. I got to do all the machines I wanted to do.
Hell yeah.
Took me a second to get on the ab crunch machine because like every time I got done with one, I went over there with somebody else on it. But by the end of the day, or my session, that was the last thing I needed to do, and it was open, so I used it. Still not as bad as my embarrassing moment when last time I was at the gym. Did I tell you about that? Poor guy on the machine next to me. He's on the bottom one where you have to lift up. Yeah. So he's laying down at here, and I went to go push, and I stopped for a second, and I could smell it. I'm like, oh my God, it's bad. And he stopped and then left. Like, I felt kind of bad. I didn't mean to.
I'm sorry it was an accident. It was an accident.
Yeah, it was. It was fermenting too. That was right.
Oh man!
But you only gotta expect the kind of stuff at the gym, I guess.
Right? I mean, if you're gonna strain and you're gonna push, you're gonna
doing an ab machine. Something's gonna move.
Just be glad you didn't shit your pants.
Right?
Probably thought you did.
It smelled like I did. So he didn't even spot you. How rude!
Offered to spot you. Nah, he was just like, I gotta go.
Well, his head was ass level. I mean, he got the whole Monty there.
His mouth was open and everything.
Probably tasted my colon. Felt so bad.
Oh.
Didn't say him the rest of the day, so I don't know if he just
left,
fucking him out. And then I bet he probably had like the shittiest day, pun intended. Probably went home, complained to his wife. Some guy just farted next to me. And I ate it.
My mouth was open and everything. Poor guy.
Oopsies. You got this. Dig deeper. Then you shit your pants, diarrhea. It's one of my biggest fears. Like if my stomach is for any reason grumbling and shit before I go to the gym, I won't go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna risk it. I don't want to be on one of those machines and like be one of those people that shit all over Planet Fitness.
Ew.
It's kind of
that'd be so gross.
Not gonna happen. So like if it does feel like there's a little bit of grumbling going, nope, I'm staying home. I'm not gonna be that guy. But that one surprised me. I didn't even feel like I had a fart.
Yeah, it just all of a sudden it just was.
Sorry, dude. I'm all listening to my head too. I didn't make eye contact because I'm like, I don't know. Okay, let's just play this off. So I just went back to doing my workout. Like I can set up a link alarm without even moving. And there are days. There are days I can make some shit vibrate, but yeah, I felt pretty bad. It was embarrassing as fuck.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I just kept going. I had to finish my set.
So what else are you gonna do besides?
Fart in people's face.
Yeah.
I don't know, just trying to talk myself in. I know I can do it.
I know
I
you can
lost
do it
80
too.
pounds. I just need to find the give a shit to do it again.
I think it'll help going back to the gym. You really enjoy
I
going to the
really like,
gym.
yeah, I really like going to the gym. I feel better in the mornings when I work out, except
Yeah.
for days where I burn myself out.
You
So
really are gonna have to work on that because that was
yeah,
pretty rough yesterday.
I do. I can't remember what I ate to stop from feeling that way. So now I have to go back and try to figure it out. Exactly, Michael. We just have to give a shit. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's my problem is I lost my give a shit, and so it's really hard to figure out how to get that back because there's like when it comes to health and fitness stuff, there's nobody over your shoulder. No one's
No,
making you
it's
do anything. You have to make the decision to do it yourself.
exactly.
And it's like when people say, "Oh, losing weight is hard." No, your body knows what it needs to do. What's hard is your mindset.
Yeah.
You need to give yourself, or you need to do what your body wants you to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hard part. It's your mentality.
Yeah.
Physically, it's not. Your body knows what it needs to do.
I mean, that's not 100% of the 100% true. There are times,
Vast majority of it.
yes, but there are times that there are people who truly do have health issues that are causing them to not be able to lose weight.
Yeah, but general populace.
Yes, most of the population.
Most people have a hard time because of their mindset.
And how they look at things and how they. Well, right away, having that attitude of losing weight is hard is automatically making it hard. Like,
oh yeah, well, it's like you go into any exercise routine or any diet regimen. If you go into it with a negative mindset, you're going to fail.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like if that's why I tried when you wanted me to try keto. I was on keto for 6 weeks. I actually lost like 16 pounds or something like that.
Yeah, and you didn't feel bad while doing it.
No, that's because I didn't go into it with a negative mindset. I went into it with an open mind, saying, "Okay, let's try this and see what happens." But once you start thinking negatively about any kind of exercise or machine or diet
or
you've already fucked yourself. So
because your mind is the majority of
you're focusing on the negative. You're waiting for the negative to happen. You're not anticipating anything more. So that's why when I did keto, I went into it with an open mind. I was more curious about anything because I love collecting data because I'm a dork. And when I do the whole 30? When I do the whole 30, I'm going to document it every night because they say that you're going to be freaking out after like 4 days of no sugar and shit. I'm like, rookie. I bet there's not going to be a damn thing that goes on except for I hate the idea of not being able to put Splenda in my coffee. That's going to be the biggest one. That's going to be my biggest complaint for 30 days. So.
I think
I can't drink.
Yeah, no alcohol.
Sorry.
I think in all honesty, it'd be crazy
go into it with an open mind.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if you decided that you didn't need to go back to putting Splenda in your coffee after those 30 days.
Just get used to drinking black coffee.
Yeah.
I used to drink coffee black when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Then I started putting 8 pounds of sugar in it.
Oof.
Yeah, I used to put like 2
big
scoops.
You used to put so much
sugar. Oh yeah, I used to put a lot of sugar in my coffee.
So long ago.
And then,
oh my goodness, that's so long ago.
As soon as I went from putting all that sugar, I just did one Splenda packet in my coffee and lost 8 pounds almost instantly. Which goes to show two things: either how much sugar I put in my coffee or how much coffee I actually drink. So
a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Just from taking sugar out of my coffee, I lost 8 pounds.
Yeah, that's the only thing that you changed.
Yeah.
That and you quit drinking regular soda at the same time.
No, no, I'm talking about when
I know
we lived in Aurora.
Yeah, when we were living on Colfax.
Yeah, on Colfax.
On Colfax.
I didn't stop drinking pop until we lived in Sterling.
I thought you stopped drinking regular soda. I thought you switched to diet.
No, I was still drinking. Well, when Mountain Dew used to come out with the gaming fuel and stuff. We used to buy the gaming fuel all the time.
True.
And that was in Sterling.
Okay, that was in Sterling. Okay.
So it was when I started using MyFitnessPal when I switched to diet.
Yeah.
And I rarely buy pop now.
I know you typically stick with like the Mios.
Yeah, the Mios and like I love the Zero, like the Dr. Pepper Zero and the Coke Zero, the orange cream Coke Zero.
That's
I'm
so
addicted
gross.
to. Oh, I love it.
It's so gross.
I love it. It's good. That and the Dr. Pepper,
the blackberry,
strawberries and cream Zero. Oh yeah.
You like the blackberry one too? I don't like
the I like the blackberry one too.
I don't like that one.
You don't like the blackberry? Monica and I love it.
I know, that's why I gave the whole 12-pack. I bought myself a 12-pack. I tasted it when you guys bought it, the regular, and I bought myself a whole 12-pack of the Zero. And I was like, I don't like this, so I gave it to Annika. She was so excited.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. And the Baja Zero is good too. Yeah. I used to love Baja Blast. Still do. But the Baja Zero,
it tastes just
like it. So
Max, why are you coming up here?
Because she's Max. Why are you on my desk?
Because she was using it to cross over so she could come sit on your lap.
Eat land. Thank you. I can drink Coke Zero sugar like it's water. Love that shit. Yeah, I'm telling you. See?
So it's so funny because I'm
not a big fan
and
of
I do
Coke,
mean hate Diet Coke.
You know, Diet Coke.
I hate Diet Coke. But I actually like Coke Zero.
Yeah. Coke Zero is like, I'm telling you, the orange cream is awesome.
So good.
It's good.
Max, get off his desk.
That's my desk, damn it.
Okay, so one of the reasons that I think that I can do Lean for Life when we get it started again, which I think it's going to be the second week in June. When I was looking at my schedule and asking Mom to check her paydays and stuff, I think it'll be the second week in June that we're gonna do all the meal prep and get started on that. One of the reasons I think I can do it this time is because of how I'm gonna meal prep it per week.
I agree with that.
So for Mom to be able to do it in the truck, I'm going to cook and vacuum seal all the portions, meat, the veggies, everything, into vacuum sealed bags. So literally all I have to do for lunch is grab a protein, it's already cooked, a vegetable, a fruit, and 2 cups of lettuce. I'm vacuum sealing 2 cups in 2 cup portions of lettuce. So literally all I have to do is grab vacuum sealed bags.
You're vacuum sealing lettuce?
Uh-huh.
Does it work?
Yeah, Mom and I did it once before. Last time her and I did Lean for Life, because our lettuce kept going bad and we were having to buy it every couple days. And I had the food saver, so she's like, well, let's try it. And we did, and it actually lasts for more than the whole week.
Well, there you go. When you want the lettuce to last long, vacuum seal it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna chop it all up and put it in 2 cup servings and vacuum seal each serving. So then for lunch, all I have to do is grab each of those items and then grab my snacks of the proteins.
Are those reusable bags?
The vacuum seal ones?
Yeah.
They can be. I don't know if right now I don't have. Oh, it's not that expensive at all.
I never loved Diet Coke and other versions of that because they never tasted like Coke Classic. But with this new CCS, you can taste the difference.
But it you can also taste the it tastes way more like regular Coke.
Yeah, that's why I like the Coke Zero. Then the Dr. Pepper Zero, the
Baja Zero. Love my actual favorite is the wild cherry Pepsi Zero. It's hard to find, but I love that.
The Dr. Pepper cream soda Zero is good too.
Yeah.
It goes great with Fireball.
So.
Yeah, and it saves you 220 calories.
Yes. It's not very good for you because all the chemicals and shit in it, but I mean.
What isn't?
Right.
There's all kinds of chemicals in your water nowadays.
Yeah.
You can't go outside without breathing in microplastics, so what does it matter?
Right. Everything's out to get us. It's okay.
Microplastics. Yeah.
But so I honestly think I will actually be able to do really good. I'd like to do it minimum all the way through the summer. I'd like to keep going for a while, depending on how well it works out for us to be able to package everything and mom to continue paying for it.
That's the rub. Is
Yeah.
is the finances going to hold out?
Yeah. Because if that works, when I did Lean for Life, mom and I did Lean for Life for 3 months.
This was on the first time you guys did it?
The first time we did it, which was back in
That was a
2002.
while ago. Before you and I got together. Yeah.
In 2002, mom and I did it. We did it for 3 months. And I lost 60 pounds in that 3 months.
Yeah. Well, that one time we tried it before you got pregnant with Arabeth, I lost 16 pounds in a matter of days.
Yeah. So
big part of that though is because I cut out a lot of sugar.
Yeah, you cut out a whole bunch of things.
And that was a protein.
Yeah. So I think my goal is to average about 20 pounds a month, and I don't think that is an unhealthy weight loss.
Not for what that is, no.
Yeah.
That's 5 pounds a week. I can do that on my diet if I actually pay attention, do my shit, be active.
And with as heavy as I am, losing that much per week.
You'll burn more than that easy.
Yeah.
At the very beginning. Because fat people burn fat a lot faster than skinny people.
Yes, we do.
So.
Yeah. But I would love to be able to drop quite a bit of weight before the end of the year.
Me too. I would like to drop a lot of bit of weight before the end of the summer. That's my whole plan. That's my plan.
Awesome.
Yep.
I think you can do it.
Yeah.
Do we have any goals this week, guys?
You can do it. It's already been an hour.
Yes,
almost.
Almost.
Yeah, wow.
I know.
Seems like we just started the show.
I know. I was like, okay, what else can I talk about? And then I looked up and I was like, well, shit, it's time to do.
That's 7:52. Yep. We could always invite John to join us. That was a lot of fun. You guys missed out on that show last night. That was a lot of fun. Redundant. Said that twice.
Yes, you did.
But it was. I enjoyed it.
It was good. It was a good show.
We were liquored up. We made a drinking game.
You made a drinking game and then didn't actually pay attention to it, which was the best.
I think what it is that everybody else was supposed to drink, not us, because we were already drinking.
Yeah.
So we didn't need any assistance. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Neo said she didn't miss anything. I can fix it if you like.
I got it.
Okay.
I can do this.
What is your goal for this week?
That is not the right way. My goal this week is let's see. I don't know. There's Chris's. Get Chris's goals. I didn't miss anything. Yeah, Neil was there.
Chris is 3 goals this week. Okay. 5,000 steps every day.
That's backwards.
Okay. 2, gym or home workout every day. And 2 cans of soup every day.
Fixed it. Walk 5,000 stops every day. That's a lot of stops, man. I can do 5,000 stops. I can do 5,000 stops in a minute. See, I stopped every one of those.
Michael.
Gotta get those stops in. Yep. So 5,000 stop signs. That is a lot, actually. Think about it.
Neo, 4 walking days a week.
2 cans of progressive soup every day. I'm gonna as soon as I get paid again, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do at least for a week. Let's see what happens. You mock about 5,000 stops a day is effing nuts, bro. I bet.
Crazy man, what are you
Especially
doing?
if you're in like Las Vegas, that'd be fucking hot stops. Hot stops, showing up. Hot stops.
What is your goal for this week? Oh, Neo, you were supposed to do 4 weight days, 4 walking days. Did you do that or not in the last 2 weeks? Oh my goal, my goal.
My goal, my mission. Should I choose to accept it? I'm gonna be lame. Let's go green. Green in my fitness pal. Especially after I get my once I figure out the points and all that, I need to generate those points. So I'm being quite a bit active.
If you don't do green, you don't get to choose that next week.
Okay.
Okay, Neo was also red. So Chris was the only one who was even vaguely green in the last 2 weeks.
Yep, we all had issues. I'm gonna do it though. I got this. Never give up. Never surrender.
Okay. I'm going to do 6,000 steps every day.
You know what's also been bugging me lately?
What?
Every time, like in the first thing in the mornings, one of the commercials I see on Fitbit or on
Wow.
One of the commercials I see every fucking morning lately on YouTube. Guess who?
FiT.
Yes, every fucking morning, at least 2.
Maybe that's what you need for some motivation. It's FiT.
Print out his porn mustache wearing ass and stick it up on the wall.
Yep.
And I'm so disappointed in Dr. Drew.
Why?
I used to listen to Love Lines with Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla. Now Dr. Drew, he feels he's featured all over V-Shred shit. And so all I can think is, man, I used to look up to you. My hero died. Douche. I guess that's what happens when money's involved, huh?
Yeah, probably.
He has to make that back, I guess.
Rude.
I'm rude? They're misleading people on purpose for money. No, not all people. This people never does, which is why no brands will work with them.
Same companies. Thank you, Annika.
Yeah, that's why I don't get a lot of sponsors. It's because I point out the
Dr.
wrong
Drew is
shit.
a sellout. No respect. Those ads are cringy.
Yeah, Chris knows. Yeah.
I don't know. You know why I don't know?
Both at the golf club.
I have no idea.
You never watch YouTube.
I watch YouTube a lot. I have YouTube Premium,
so you don't watch commercials.
So I don't get commercials. The best part is, so Jen is on my YouTube Premium, and we were watching something on Mike's account where and commercials came on, and both of us are like,
the hell is this?
Fuck is this?
So I get V-Shred commercials or those stupid Hero Wars game commercials.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that all that's advertising on YouTube right now? Is those 2 idiots?
Maybe.
I would settle for a car commercial at this point. I want to see an Audi zipping through the mountain range. I don't care.
It's personalized ads. They keep sending it to you.
I don't. I keep blocking them. I'm like, I don't want to see this ad anymore.
And they keep
for the AI stuff, I do. The AI stuff. The other ones, I don't get an option to hit the not interested in. I look every time V-Shred comes up.
Super not interested. Super not interested.
I want to report it.
Report this ad. That's awesome.
Report it on the grounds that he's a cunt.
Don't use the
I'll
word.
put that in there too.
Don't use that word.
Why? They're gonna take away monetization.
Right? Okay. Anything else this week?
No longer monetized. Woo.
Anything else for this week?
I
will try and have an actual topic next.
I fucked it up again. Do what I do or want to do And that's to set up a spreadsheet so we can keep track of ideas for live shows.
I'll get on that.
If you do it on Google Sheets, then we all can contribute.
Yes.
And then we can like put ideas and title ideas, and keyword ideas, and we can track the views and the watch time and get all geeky with it.
And one of my first
I
ideas
do.
is if you give Michael a cookie a day, giving
Keeps the
Michael
grumpy, keeps the grumpy away.
giving Michael a cookie a day keeps the grumpy away.
I think it's, yeah,
I think that's what I wrote.
And when you gotta beat the finger licking fuck out of someone.
Let's see.
Michael needs a cookie a day to keep the grumpy away.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then I flipped her off.
Uh-huh. But
ooh, let me.
so if you enjoyed this train wreck of a show, because we were extra train wrecky tonight, you can join us live on Tuesday nights on Crossing Colorado's YouTube channel. Any questions, comments, or concerns you can leave on our YouTube channel on crossingcolorado.com.
Crash faster than a Mexican ship in a bridge.
That's all I got. I don't fucking know.
You have no idea what I was just saying. The Mexican, was it a Mexican ship?
I don't think it was a Mexican ship that hit the Brooklyn Bridge or the whatever bridge in New York.
Yeah, the top. It took the top masts off of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got nothing else. Feel free to contact us. Mike's really good about getting back. I saw.
Yep. All right. I guess we got goals. I've got plans. We got things going on.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Have a great week, guys. We got this. Have a great night.
I should say I want to lose 5 pounds this week. Can I change up a goal?
Sure.
I want to change my goal. I don't want to be green. Well, I do. I am going to lose 5 pounds this week.
Okay.
5 pounds. Oh, yes. I can do this. Do you know why? Power of positive thinking. I am going to use every means necessary.
What is your starting weight?
5 pounds. What is it? I think it's 241 this morning. Well, that's pounds since yesterday. 241.6. So we're gonna aim for 36.
Okay.
236 pounds. 236.6. That's what I'm doing. Oh yes, I got this.
Well, I want to change my goal too. 6 pounds.
So Chris is gonna lose 6 pounds. Well, now you got to be serious about it.
3 goals.
Yeah. I'm going to do this. Oh, yes. Because for me, 5 pounds isn't all that much.
Oh, my goodness. Have a great week, guys.
269 to 263. Chris is going to lose 6 pounds. All right, we got this. Chris is going to lose 6. I'm going to lose 5. It's going to be 11 total.
Okay.
That is an odd number. Isn't that a prime number too? Yeah, I think so. We're prime. We are here. We are waiting.
Okay.
Autobots, roll out. All right, we're done. Let's do this. Have a good week, everybody. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Have a great night, guys. Thank you.
5 pounds lighter. Well, we had 4 and then, well.
Yeah.